In an ancient universe, where gods walk among the stars, peace is fragile. The Celestials, divine beings who shape worlds, have ruled the galaxies for eons. However, a prophecy predicts that they will be overthrown. On the planet Valdris, lives Thyra, a warrior capable of controlling thunder, a descendant of the Celestials. Her life changes when she discovers that they have hidden a dark secret, a weapon capable of destroying stars. In another galaxy, Jarek, a young rebel pilot, seeks a celestial weapon that could change the course of the war against a tyrannical empire. Their paths cross on Valdris, and although they are initially adversaries, they realize they have a common enemy and decide to join forces. They are joined by Kara, a combat expert who defected from the Empire, and Voltur, a wise elder. Together, they seek the Star Destroyer, a weapon designed as a last resort by the Celestials. However, Voltur turns out to be a traitor working for the Grand Emperor Zoltar, who plans to use the weapon. Thyra and her team manage to escape the trap and follow Voltur to the Dark Bastion, Zoltar's fortress. With Jarek's help, they infiltrate and face the Imperial soldiers. In a duel, Thyra defeats Zoltar, who sought to use celestial power to become a god. Despite his defeat, the Star Destroyer activates. Kara, wounded, sacrifices herself to stop the weapon. Voltur is captured, but instead of killing him, they exile him to a desolate planet. With the Empire weakened, Thyra returns to Valdris as a heroine and is crowned leader of the Celestials. She promises to guide them toward a new era of peace with mortal races. Though the scars of war remain, Thyra and Jarek know that their fight for freedom never ends and are ready for any challenge the future may hold. Don't miss out on the best. Subscribe now to my YouTube channel and join this amazing community. Every week, new adventures, tips, and much more await you. Hit the subscribe button and activate the bell to stay always up to date. Let's start with the story. On the distant planet Valdris, where the skies always shine with electric storms, lives Thyra, a warrior born with the ability to control thunder and lightning, a descendant of the powerful Celestials. Despite her divine origins, Thyra is humble and has dedicated her life to protecting mortals from the threats lurking in the cosmos. However, her world is shaken when she discovers that the Celestials, including her own ancestors, have been hiding a dark secret, a weapon of immense power capable of destroying entire stars. Meanwhile, in a distant galaxy, a young rebel pilot named Jarek leads a resistance against a tyrannical empire that seeks to control all planets under its command. Jarek has heard rumors of a celestial weapon that could change the course of the war, and he is determined to find it before the Empire does. Their paths cross with Thyra when he learns that the weapon he seeks is on Valdris. Thyra and Jarek meet under tense circumstances, but soon realize they have a common enemy. As Thyra grapples with the revelation of the truth about her heritage and the Celestials' role in creating the weapon, Jarek convinces her that they must work together to stop the Empire before they can use celestial power to enslave the universe. Reluctantly, Thyra agrees, and together they embark on a mission to locate and destroy the weapon. During their journey, they are joined by Kara, a master of lightsaber combat who was once part of the Empire but defected due to its ruthless methods, and Voltur, a wise elder who possesses ancient knowledge of celestial technology. With their help, the group embarks on a dangerous adventure through enemy-infested galaxies. Following ancient clues and exploring abandoned worlds, the team discovers that the celestial weapon, known as the Star Destroyer, was designed by the first Celestials as a last resort in case of a universal catastrophe. However, the weapon was hidden and sealed away due to its immense destructive power. The Empire, led by the relentless Grand Emperor Zoltar, has been using stolen technology to locate the weapon and unleash its power. In their search, Thyra and Jarek develop a mutual respect that transforms into a powerful alliance. As they explore planets and face the Emperor's minions, they begin to uncover the true extent of the Empire's plans and the betrayals within the ranks of the Celestials. As they approach the Star Destroyer, Voltur reveals his true loyalty. He was always an agent of Emperor Zoltar, sent to lead the team into a trap. Voltur, convinced that the power of the Celestials should be used to impose order in the chaos of the universe, betrays his companions and escapes with the coordinates of the weapon, leaving the team trapped on a planet filled with traps and mechanical guardians. Devastated by the betrayal, Thyra must gather all her strength and use her powers to save her team and find a way to stop Voltur before it's too late. Meanwhile, Jarek faces the reality that the only way to defeat the Empire might be to use the Star Destroyer, which goes against everything he has believed. Thyra and her team manage to escape and follow Voltur to the heart of the Empire, the Dark Bastion, a space fortress where Zoltar has been gathering his army for the final battle. With the help of Jarek's resistance, they manage to infiltrate the fortress, facing hordes of Imperial soldiers and advanced war machines. Meanwhile, Voltur presents the Star Destroyer to Zoltar, who prepares to unleash its power on the rebel galaxy as a show of strength. In a desperate attempt to stop him, Kara confronts her former master, General Reagan, who is now one of the Empire's most feared leaders. The battle culminates in the throne room of the Dark Bastion, where Thyra and Jarek face off against Zoltar and Voltur. Zoltar, confident in his victory, challenges Thyra to a duel, using a mix of dark celestial magic and advanced technology to match her powers. Meanwhile, Jarek fights Voltur in a personal confrontation that tests his determination and skill. During the duel, Zoltar reveals that his goal is not just to rule the universe but to transcend his mortal form using the power of the Celestials to become a god. However, Thyra, inspired by her alliance with Jarek and her desire to protect the innocent, finds new strength within herself and defeats Zoltar in an epic battle that shakes the fortress. Despite Zoltar's defeat, the Star Destroyer begins to activate, threatening to destroy everything nearby. Kara, wounded but undaunted, realizes that the only way to stop the weapon is to sabotage its core from within. Knowing she will not survive, she says goodbye to her friends and sacrifices herself to stop the weapon's activation. Her sacrifice is not in vain. The Star Destroyer is deactivated, but the resulting explosion causes catastrophic damage to the Dark Bastion. Thyra, Jarek, and the survivors must fight to escape before the fortress collapses. Voltur, defeated and humiliated, is captured by Thyra and Jarek. Instead of killing him, they decide to exile him to a desolate planet where he can cause no more harm. Voltur vows revenge but knows he has lost his only chance to seize celestial power. With the Dark Bastion destroyed and the Empire weakened, the Resistance celebrates a victory, though at a great cost. Thyra, now aware of her true place in the universe, becomes a symbol of hope and leadership for free civilizations. Thyra returns to Valdris, where she is welcomed as a heroine. The Celestials, impressed by her bravery and wisdom, crown her as the new leader of their people. Under her command, she promises to guide the Celestials toward a new era of peace and cooperation with mortal races, learning from the mistakes of the past. Jarek, having fulfilled his mission, returns to the Resistance, but his bond with Thyra is undeniable. Both know that, although their paths may part for a time, new threats will always arise to face together. With the Empire weakened and the Star Destroyer destroyed, the universe faces a new dawn. However, the scars of war remain, and the stars still hold many secrets. Thyra and Jarek, although they have won a great battle, know that their struggle for freedom and justice never ends. As they look toward the galactic horizon, both are prepared for whatever comes, trusting that, with the power of thunder and rebellion at their side, they can overcome any challenge fate has in store for them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment.